Please join me in welcoming WEC-Start-up Energy Transition Awards Finalists Set 2021.
Hello, my name is Beheshti, the co-founder CEO of Boreal Light, and it's a pleasure to be with you in this conference today. I'm presenting our work in Africa, particularly in East Africa, on decentralized solar water desalination solutions for off-grid communities. Since the presentation is a recorded one, if there is any question, comments, follow-ups, there might be interest, whatever, I'm sure the conference managers, they would arrange for sharing the contact addresses of those who are presenting. And in the meantime, feel free checking our website, wincher.de. And should there still be any questions, clarifications needed, feel free contacting me. I share my screen now, and then we can go through the journey we've done in East Africa, transforming the unprivileged rural communities into productive, sustainable communities, being sustainable, starting from water, continues into every aspect of their lives. So join our journey, and let me just share my screen. So here we have Water Kiosk, the project created by Boreal Light for rural communities around the world. At Water Kiosk project, we looked at the problem of rural communities in two main aspects, and then we widen our aspects of making fundamental change in the economy of rural communities. The first problem we started tackling is the quality of drinking water in remote part of the planet. And imagine a market like East Africa, 1,000 liters of this quality water from this canister and bucket, which is non-reliable, is unsafe, bacteria, viruses, different minerals contamination, costs $10. And in dry season, that even goes to something like $60. It's insane for such people with the lowest income in the world. And then it's not just drinking water. The problem is even greater. Farming is in trouble now in the world. Salt intrusion is a common problem and common challenge for many rural communities now. This is a direct impact of climate change. Normal boreholes that for generations they were supplying water for farming, now they are turning saline. Look at the picture. The part that was irrigated, you see salt accumulation. The part that was not irrigated, you see vegetations there. This is a huge dilemma for communities that they are built on the practice of farming. Hygiene drinking water in practice and having it for every person in this planet. In the market that we are presenting today, it costs a lot. Imagine, this is the water that we call it hygiene drinking water. 20 liters of this water costs $4 in East Africa. That means 1,000 liters of it costs $200. This is extremely high for villagers that maximum they may earn something like $80 per month. So imagine then for 1,000 liters of such water, and just for drinking water, they pay $200. That's for sure insane. The solution we brought to tackle this challenge is a solar water desalination system with three main characteristics. One, running fully on solar energy, no need of battery, no need of pressure storage, no need of diesel, no need of anything, just solar panels and the machine. The second characteristics, which is very vital for us, is the simplicity of the systems. Systems are designed by nature to be simple so the locals can operate, maintain, and taking care of it. And then the result of this too is the affordability of the machines. The machines, this is our production hall in Berlin. Actually, this picture is from 2 years ago, so these machines are already delivering water to thousands of people. You see the sense of simplicity there. You see the space there that is making the work much easier for locals to do the maintenance. And a normal plumber in a village with these two tools can do over 80% of the maintenance. A wrench and screwdriver, no sophisticated machineries, no sophisticated techniques is needed. Just a wrench and screwdriver, you are done with over 80% of the maintenance. This makes the water production so cheap. So producing 1,000 liters of hygiene drinking water from super saline water source would not cost by this machine anything more than 50 cents, $50. So we started thinking, instead of just selling the machine, that we are selling the machine, let's sell water. These columns that you see here on the left are the bottles that I myself purchased when I stay in East Africa. So you see the average cost of the left columns is $4, means 20 liter. The average price is $4. We started selling water in urban communities for $1 per 20 liter, in village communities for 10 cents for 20 liter. You see 1/4 of the average market price and 1/40th. And it's not just the technology. It's tackling also the beyond technology aspect, that is talking about social business and circular economy. And in practice, social business and circular economy, when it comes to our project, means we bring the machine at the heart of a village. We get the raw water from, you see from the left side, we are getting the raw water. Then we bring it to the machine. From right side, we are delivering drinking water. Then you see we are delivering irrigation water. And then the wastewater of the machine goes for spirulina farming, goes for fish farming, because we are not using chemicals, so easily we can grow fish. And lastly, we are using the wastewater for sanitation. Then you can imagine how much of impact it brings, this setup, to the rural communities. These are some of our kiosks that you can see the way that they look like. On the top right one is a direct ocean water. Bottom right one, you see the solar panels on top of the kiosk. Sometimes solar panels are on top of the kiosk, sometimes in the nearest rooftop. Depends where the project is and what are the specification of the projects. But these are all our farms, from the vertical farms to drip lines. These are all fish farms. So simple. You see, simplicity is important, and at the meantime bringing the high quality protein as a daily food for people. These are operators. Look at their face, how young they are. The youngest of their, the youngest people in the village being able to run the machine, operate the machine, and creating carrier. Here is one of the layout of one of our projects. You see the ocean, borehole, solar panels, and the machine and the dense community. Here is different. Here is a village community that where you see the solar panels, the machine, fish farm, vertical farm, sanitation, all distributed and making a huge impact to that community. It's not just the issue of simplicity. When you are not watching the machine and helping them, helping the operators, still there are challenges there. We are reading on a 24/7 basis 36 vital elements of the machine from Berlin. The same screen on the left we are seeing in Berlin, the operator sees on the machine. And if anything happen, we can go one-on-one, just helping the operator managing the things in the machine and then maintain it. So they are not left alone there. The other big impacts of water kiosk project is also the carbon credit, the CO2 offset. So every water kiosk on average is saving 500 tons of CO2 per year. And our records is now all over the world, so mainly in Africa and also in East Asia, in the Philippines, Indonesia, and we would love to be very soon in Central South America. Actually, we just started work in Mexico and we are expanding then into the region. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. And then if there is any question, comments, please let me know. Thanks.
Hello everyone, thank you for giving me the opportunity of being here speaking about my company. I'm Sebastián García Marra, co-founder of LES Industries. So let me do a quick introduction. LES was established in 2014. We've been developing industrial IoT solutions for the last several years. We are based in Argentina, Australia, and Germany, and we have deployed more than 20 projects in several countries around the globe. At LES, we have a distributed team. I'm going to briefly introduce it in just a minute, but first let me introduce the founder team. So this is the founder team: Lucas Chiesa, Andrei Vasnov, Sebastián Ceroni, and me. We've been working together for a long while, even in projects before LES, and we are always contributing from different backgrounds and perspectives. As I mentioned before, we are currently a distributed team. We have 11 people across the world, with people based in Spain, Germany, Argentina, Australia, and we are actually very proud of our team. So that was a quick overview about the company. Now I'm going to tell you about the main solution we're deploying. But firstly, I have to talk about the problem we are tackling. Power lines are non-digital asset vastly distributed, which turns out to be a problem when it comes to how to monitor those assets. Then let's see. The grid's needs are changing. The climate change as well as the power demand are affecting the grid. The climate change is an issue because, as we all have witnessed, the weather is becoming more extreme. In recent years, we have snowstorms, wildfire, among other phenomena affecting the lines. But there is also an increasing power demand that is going to be huge in the coming years due to the increased number of electric vehicles. For addressing these issues, there are two main actions to take: increment the power capacity and perform smarter monitoring of the line status and condition. At least we are tackling the second part of this problem. We have developed a solution that solves the issue of knowing when and where a condition is taking place in the line. By hanging devices straight in the cable, we are able to measure conditions such as that the tower has fallen, a cable has been cut for whatever reason, that the strong wind condition is taking place, and so on. We can report the incident in real time so people in charge of taking action will know immediately. But other than that, we are stepping in monitoring vibration patterns, which leads us to have insight on the health of the line in terms of corrosion, aging, broken strand, ice deposited in the line. So, summarizing, we can also offer a powerful predictive maintenance tool. There is plenty of customer benefit, but these are just one of those. 90% save cost for fault detection process, up to one span accuracy. Dramatically reduce failure identification time from 4 hours to 2 minutes, and hotline installation. We also have some milestones as of today, such as 400 devices sold, a patent pending, and a certification regarding corona effect. Our most important client so far is Transelect, who's been working with us for the last 5 years. And we recently closed a deal with a new partner for distributing the product in 30 countries. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.